I'm Steve Masakowski, and I'm a jazz guitar player, composer, educator from New Orleans, Louisiana. Well, our household was full of music, for sure. My wife is a classically trained pianist, and we actually met when she was going to Loyola University, and she was studying music there. And I had been playing at a jazz club called Tyler's at the time, playing with Ellis Marcellus.
My name is Sasha Met I am a singer, jazz musician here in New Orleans, Louisiana. So my earliest memories would be watching my father perform at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival with his band, the Ashna Project. He's played with everybody. He's so well versed, and he's, you know, renowned all over the world because of that.
I didn't really want to push my kids into music, and my wife either. I wanted them to experience the joy of music without being pressured into it, and I think that's what happened.
I think what I love about jazz is the freedom that you have to really find your own voice. Playing music together with my dad, he used to sit me down at the piano when I was a little girl and teach me ear training and try to teach me how to improvise while he played guitar.
How old were you there? I don't know. Probably about 1.
I think I was like a freshman in high school, and there was a boy who was like a junior or senior, and I had a crush on him. I thought he looked like Justin Timberlake. I remember he came up to me and he grabbed my hands and he said, "Oh my gosh, you have your dad's hands," because he was this total music nerd, and I was like, oh, my dad's actually kind of cool, and like, you know, I can use this to my advantage.
I mean, one of the most memorable things for me was our first gig that we ever did. Do you remember where it was?
It was like at that like restaurant or something.
We play together, and sometimes we tour together. We'll go to Europe, and it's a wonderful experience to be able to play with your kids.
Working with my dad is, I mean, he's like the boss, you know, and sometimes he makes that known before rehearsing something, and you know, I'm on my cell phone, whatever, checking a text message or something, and I mean, he'll snap at me, "What are you doing? Get off your phone," you know. Yeah.
She's a really great composer and a lyricist, a really great lyricist. In fact, I asked her to write, you know, lyrics to some of my compositions, and she always comes up with just brilliant lyrics. And then also the fact that she's a great solo artist.
I think I want my dad to know that I'm just so deeply grateful for him in my life, both as a musician that I can play with, a mentor.
French Market, Coffee and Chicory.
Mm-hmm. But also just as a father. I mean, he's one of the most kind and generous, loving people I've ever known, you know, and totally selfless, and I think he's taught me a lot about what it means to have like just a really strong person in your life who was there for you no matter what.
Thought it out, or how did you do this?
Yeah, I mean, it was a crazy process.
What's my dad like as a person? He is super duper smart and like can do anything himself.
I already put the water in.
Because he can just fix my car, you know, or do anything in the house, the plumbing, the electricity.
Father's Day is, I guess it's special to me now, because when I see my kids grown and pursuing their own careers, it's really amazing. It makes me very, very proud. I think, like I say, we all have our own separate careers, but we get together, you know, as a family, and we tend to find common ground in New Orleans music or original compositions and things like that.
It's the black key, white key game.
Yeah.